one of the things we know, no fans, but not the energy standpoint, just the way you guys speak to each other, build each other up on the sidelines. If something is right or wrong, everybody can hear everything. So what is the plan to do the things you do without anybody hearing you in an empty stadium?
I think the most important part and the thing that we've been doing well is practice. I think we practice so fast, and the way we are coached. Yes, it's hard to go out there with the fans not there, but at the same time, we all feed off each other, and we create that energy. And we've been together for 3 years together, so we just go out there and have fun, enjoy ourselves, and we're not planning to do anything else but get the win and have fun.
Let's go to Harold Kuntz. Go ahead, Harold.
Hey, Sammy, hope you're doing well, man. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, obviously you're being into receiver and everything, but you probably had to kind of notice how impressed you were with his just debut, and where you think you can go forward and incorporate into that passing game where it now becomes 3-4 options to 4 and 5 options going down the field.
I just think he need to continue to do what he's been doing, and having fun, enjoying himself, and throwing the ball around, making the right reads. And so far, he's been doing that the whole time. And like you said, we got another guy, Clyde, in the backfield. We can hand him the ball another 30-something times. So I just think for all of us to go out there and have fun and run around and catch the ball. And, Pat's going to continue to do his thing like he's been doing. He's a special player. We just got to have fun and enjoy ourselves.
Let's go to Adam. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Sammy, just wanted to ask you about week one. You guys had one penalty. What does it say about where you guys are at and picking up where you left off from last season? Just talk about how strong you guys came out, and one penalty, that's pretty good for week one.
Just think we got a well-oiled machine going, and I think our coaching staff just do so well with us at practice on snap counts, on the little details with blocking and hands inside, and we just so detailed, and it get boring during practice, but when you go in the game and you those little things click in your mind, like, hey, I need to do this, and not worrying about the route and the big stuff and scoring touchdowns. I think we just continue to do the little small things. We continue to have success.
Let's go to Adam Teicher. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Sammy, how you doing today?
How you doing?
Good. Hey, Pat did a nice job the other night, staying patient and taking what the defense was giving. That's kind of not totally been his style since he became a starter. You think he would have been capable of doing that earlier in his career? Or maybe is this a sign of his growth as a quarterback?
Of course, I think he's moving as the offense moving. He's broadening. He's getting the ball out of his hand. Teams want to blitz us more. I think he's just going to continue to get better. I think the coach has probably been working on him the whole camp with getting the ball out of his hands pretty quick. And he's a guy that he knows the game now. He knows the coverages and he knows where to go with the ball. So if he sees something open, why not just throw it and get the ball off? And, Pat loved the big plays. And now I just think he's growing up and being that elite quarterback that's saying like, let me just check it down and move to the next play. And that's a special guy we have on our team.
Let's go to Nate Taylor. Go ahead, Nate.
Hey, Sammy, bit of a fun question. A lot of people have been discussing Andy Reid's face shield on Thursday. Just how funny was it to see it based on, social media after the game? And how much do you think guys in the locker room gave Andy sort of jokes or ribbing about the idea that he may have not been able to see his play sheet fully, but you guys still scored 34 points?
I think we kind of used to him wearing the face shield, but to see it smoked up and stuff like that was definitely fun. I seen a clip on Twitter with his head down, I think, and the looking down, and it's all smoked up. I'm like, how is he even seeing anything? Dude, why we ain't have nobody wipe it off for him? But definitely, man, he's gonna go down as a GOAT. I'm pretty sure more guys gonna probably wear their masks and try to be like Coach.
Go to Sam McDowell. Go ahead, Sam.
Hey, Sammy. You mentioned Mahomes and just having the will to check it down. You were that guy a lot of times on Thursday. Early in your career, you were the deep guy a lot of times. What's the transition been like being that secure option underneath now?
I do whatever I ask, man. Honestly, if they want me to go crack a linebacker, I'm gonna go crack a linebacker. And it's special because our offense, and I'm the type of guy that can catch short balls and make 10 to 8 yards or score a touchdown. So to be up underneath, and guys might be playing us off deep, and if we can get that short pass game down and hit our big plays when we need to. But just execute our regular plays, and that's what we've been doing.
Looks like we've got 4 hands up. We'll go right down the line. Let's start with Darren. Go ahead, Darren.
Hey, Sammy. I hope you're doing well. I know you consider yourself a deep thinker. A couple of questions for you. One, the NFL had 10 starting African-American quarterbacks from Thursday through Monday, and I just wanted your thoughts on that. And then second, with you all having the opportunity to see the rest of Week 1 games, what is your thoughts on how your team compares being able to control the line of scrimmage, both running the ball and passing the ball, compared to some of the other teams that you saw that you'll be facing in the upcoming future?
I think it's being in the NFL is definitely something special to see guys, of color starting. I think it's special, and just to go out there, see them competing and winning games. Particularly, you have, I think, 5 or 6 young guys that's really young, and they're going out there making plays and making the household name for themselves. That's definitely something special for the NFL and for the league. But I just think for us, we just need to continue to just play hard. And I seen majority of the games, and it was really good games. But I think we kind of separate ourselves as far as having one penalty, defense playing well, offense playing well. And I think we just got to continue to take coaching and continue to get better each week. And don't really look at to the statistics and stuff like that. But I say hopefully we continue to stay on the path that we're on, and we continue to set ourselves apart from the rest of the teams.
Let's go to Sarin Petro. Go ahead, Sarin.
Sammy, there's been a lot of conversation. You've answered a number of questions here about how Houston was taking away the deep ball and Patrick was being patient and checking things down. Well, I'm curious, was this what you guys thought they were going to do? I know sometimes you guys can nail it with a game plan, right? And okay, it's exactly how we thought. And then there's all the provisions for if they do something different. Was this one where you guys came out and you just nailed it and you were ready for exactly what they were going to do and Patrick executed it? Or did they come out a different way and you guys were able to adjust and say, okay, we'll play this way?
I'm just going out there prepared. And like you said, we know they're going to run certain coverages, certain looks like that. But I leave that down to Pat. I don't know. I'm just out there running my routes, trying to get open. But I just think, we just well-oiled, and we know what type of looks that we get in the ball. And we just literally let Pat make those decisions and throw us the ball when we're open. And I just think we just got to continue to execute and be on point. And, teams probably might start stepping back or whatever the case may be. We got to take those easy throws and, get those 5-6 yards to where we can have a 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1. And let Clyde go get the first down.
Let's go to Pete Sweeney. Go ahead, Pete.
Sammy, I know you had a tough decision this offseason. You ultimately decided to stay in Kansas City. How rewarding was it for you? And keeping in mind that there's a long way to go here and you're going to want to keep it up, but how rewarding was it to get the go-ahead touchdown twice and lead the team in receiving and to really just pick up where you guys left off?
Very special. Not just to come back on a team, but a Super Bowl team, I think, and that a great staff, a great organization, a group of guys that I already know and I'm kind of open to. And literally just to start the week off, not just me scoring touchdowns, but how well we played. I just thought it was going to be a little bit different as far as no fans and stuff like that. And, how everything been going with the COVID. But I think this team, these coaches, this organization been handling everything well with keeping us safe. And I think that's been the best part of us going out in the field and, making plays and executing how we did.
Let's go to Steve Walls and then Adam to close us out. Go ahead, Steve.
On the lines of that, Sammy, you speak a lot. You guys have talked a lot about just having fun. From the outside looking in, it seems like you guys are at your best when you're relaxed and having the fun that you speak about. Just how important is it for you guys that you guys actually like each other to have, the success that you are having?
I think that's the number one thing on a team or any organization or anybody that's trying to win or, trying to be the best. I think this team is young and we're well together. We love each other. We're unselfish. And I think that's the biggest thing. Us loving on each other, being real, helping each other out, kicking each other in the butts when we need to, but also, man, wanting the best for each other. And I think this team, I've been on a lot of teams, and this is one of the teams that I can say, man, we enjoy being with each other. If I can give my energy to everybody, I'm going to do it, and that's my job.
Let's go to Adam with the last one. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Sammy, wanted to ask you about Tyrod Taylor, old teammate of yours, of course. You had that big game against the Chiefs, you remember, a few years ago. What are your thoughts about him getting another shot at being a starter here?
Yeah, that was my guy in Buffalo. He's a great dude, great kid. I had fun playing with him the time that I had with him. I just hope that he continue to do great, not against us, but he continues to succeed and be well and play well for the Chargers. But I just can't wait to look forward to playing against him and see how good our defense play against him. And I think he's a good player.